just love who's sitting here at the table with us. I can't help it. It's a wonderful Tuesday here in Times Square, and it's about to get even better. Look over here. 6 degrees of acting, every Hollywood star, and now his real-life leading lady is directing him. Oh boy, how could that be? Because I know you. Okay, all right. How's that going to give it up? Give it up for Kyra Sedgwick and Kevin Bacon. You two, you're like little newlyweds. I'm a New Yorker now too. I always see you around the streets, and it's wonderful. People, they just, oh, that's Kevin, that's Kyra.
Yeah, we're really boring.
No.
Well, we are though.
That's what. But you've been together what, 30 years now?
It'll be 29 years in September.
Oh! But it's a great being here in New York, and you can kind of be undercover a little bit.
Totally. I mean, I walk around feeling like I'm anonymous most of the time.
You know, it's the most celebrity-friendly place to live, I think, because New Yorkers, people sometimes think of New Yorkers, as Kyra was saying, you know, as being rude. They're not rude, they're efficient, they're busy, and they just don't really have time, you know.
Just go, hey, Kevin, that's all.
Yeah, totally. Like, they're like on their trajectory. They don't care who's...
Hey, Kev, your last movie, not too good. It's that kind of stuff. Yes.
Let's talk about this movie, Story of a Girl, your first time as a director. And I had read that you had been reluctant to direct before. What drew you to this?
Yeah, you know, I always said I would never direct. I think I was just scared. I think it was really just fear. But this is a movie that, this is a book that I bought by Sarah Zarr called Story of a Girl, a young adult novel, in 2007. And I've tried to get it made as an independent feature for 10 years and wasn't able to. And then when I finally got the opportunity to possibly make it, I was sitting in a meeting with Lifetime. I went into Lifetime to talk to them about producing projects because I've been producing ever since I was 27. And then they said, well, do you have a passion project? You know, we're really looking for female directors for films. And I said, yes, Story of a Girl, and I want to direct it. And I kind of turned around and went, who said that? Was that me? And yeah, exactly. And, you know, it was really beyond my wildest dreams. I just had the greatest time.
Wonderful. Well, now you've directed Kyra, right?
Yeah.
And now she's directed you. What was it like?
Yeah.
Well,
I think I don't like to answer the how do you keep a marriage successful question, but I will say one of the things is not to have too many I told you so moments.
That would help, yes.
Yep.
But this is my I told you so moment because I always told her that she should direct. And she didn't really, she didn't really listen to me. And so when she actually did it, not only did she enjoy it, but she was fantastic at it, as you'll see from the film. And I was like, yeah, I told you so.
Let's take a little look.
Yeah.
Tommy, can you Twitter or whatever it is you're doing that thing to all your millions of adoring fans and tell them we're having a 2-for-1 pizza sale, pepperoni pizza next Saturday. Need a new marketing strategy.
New?
Mm-hmm. Catch you on the flip side, Didi.
You know, I'd ask you to do the same. But look at this thing. I mean, come on. God, it's like a dinosaur. Hello? It's for you. The 90s are calling.
But this is the whole family is involved. Share with everybody.
You know, that was that happened very organically. I mean, I was always hopeful that Kevin would play this role of Michael.
It's tough to cast.
Yeah, I know. He's an impossible to work with. But, but you know, Sosie was not even my idea. My daughter, Sosie Bacon, who's also on 13 Reasons Why, she was kind of the idea of the writer, Emily Lansbury, and co-producer. She said, what about Sosie? And I thought, oh, yeah, of course. And she was able to squeeze me in between jobs. And then my son, Travis, who's been a musician since he was 12 and has been composing music, he, read the script, said, I would love to write a few cues and see what you think. And I thought, oh, this is never going to work out because he's never done this before. And I thought this is going to be a really uncomfortable situation. I'd have to tell my son no. And then the music was so stunning that we we hired him, and he just did an amazing job. So it ended up being more of a family affair than I even expected.
So you're both your kids in the business now. How much is nature? How much is nurture?
Oh my God, I think so much nature. I'm telling you, I mean, they came out who they are. That's the way we feel that way. I mean, I know I feel that way. And I also, but I definitely think, I think they're born kind of perfect. You just have to try not to mess them up too much.
That's great. It's so true.
Yeah.
You just have to let their perfect be their perfect.
Yeah, right, exactly.
I mean, you both have made it look so easy in this very difficult industry. As parents, you know, your children wanting to follow in your footsteps in some ways. Do you find yourself being a little protective, or just letting them?
I mean, I think we do. I think that certainly in our daughter's case, because, you know, I cast her as Kyra as a young girl in the first job that she did, and I played the father. It was a flashback, and she was playing Kyra as a little girl, and I had to beg her to ask her to take 3 days off from school, and she was like, I can't miss that much school. I'm like, I can't shoot you out in 2 days. It's got to be 3 days. She was only 10 years old, and
I know.
yeah, right.
This child.
Yeah. So eventually, you know, she went through a lot of things and was always kind of resistant of it. But when she finally decided to come sort of back full circle to being an actress, I think that we probably in our own way had kind of given her a message that maybe it wasn't the best choice for her life, which is a hard message to give when things have worked out so well for us.
Yeah.
But on the other hand, we've also, you know, have a lot of rejection and a lot of judgment, and there's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of stuff that slings and arrows. In my son's case, I mean, guitar was his first word. There was no stopping it. Like, the train left the station, and for music, like, there was nothing to do about that. You know?
And I know you jam, and you do too, right?
Well,
she's a ukulele player.
I'm so bad. I mean, 4 years ago, I think Kevin gave me a ukulele, and I love it. I love playing it. I'm just not good.
She shreds. You are singing with us.
See that?
Yeah, you're singing with us, honey.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Look how cute you are.
On Instagram, yeah.
Multi-talented.
And that's your son above?
No, my son's out there. No,
Yeah.
no.
I just decided to make it a family picture.
Yeah, he's out there.
You need to check your eyes.
That was my brother.
That was
I
an
think that was
adult
my
male?
brother, yeah.
Sorry.
Let me tell you, he's going to be thrilled. You mistook him for my son.
Tell him I got him.
Okay.
I'm always here for him.
All right.
Thank you both for sharing
thank
your
you.
vast talents. with us.
Congratulations.
Lifetime is the perfect home.
Yeah.
Lifetime is doing some great things.
Yeah.
And so appreciate that. And Story of a Girl premieres July 23rd on Lifetime.